So you want to buy your first supercar? Well, look no further. Here we have 10 amazing supercars you can buy for under $50,000. Starting off at number 10 is no other than the amazing Audi R8. The Audi R8 first came out in 2007 and still turns heads in 2023. You can pick up a naturally aspirated 4.2 L1 with low mileage and still accelerate to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.3 seconds. We still have 9 insane cars up ahead, so stay tuned and don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you like all things cars. Number 9 is the Porsche 911. It's easy to dismiss the Porsche 911 because of its popularity. There's every chance you could find yourself behind another one in traffic, and you're not going to get young kids gawping in the same way as if you were driving a McLaren. But if you cross the Porsche 911 off your short list for these reasons, you'll be missing out on one of the most complete supercars on sale today. There's a reason the 911's so popular. It's simply brilliant, with an interior that feels totally special and a driving experience like no other. With $50,000, you'll be looking at the 991 model sold from 2011. The 3.8-liter Carrera S is the one to look for, with a 4.3-second 0 to 100 kilometers per hour time and a top speed of 187 miles per hour. At number 8 is a Jaguar, a brand associated with pub landlords, old-fashioned saloon cars, and misplaced patriotism. But don't judge it too soon, as it also makes some of the most desirable sports cars ever, including the legendary Jaguar E-Type. The Jaguar F-Type is its modern equivalent, and frankly, it's incredible. No matter which engine you go for, the Jaguar F-Type is a lot of fun to drive. It feels more special than many of its rivals, and its price tag is actually very reasonable. With our $50,000 budget, you can get a 3- or 4-year-old F-Type R. This flagship supercar uses a 5-liter supercharged V8 engine to provide truly awesome performance, packing 550 horsepower and covering 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4 seconds flat. The MercedesAMG C63 is arguably a little too practical to be classed as a supercar, but you'd be a fool to dismiss it on that basis. It uses a 4-liter V8 engine hand built by AMG, which produces 5x10 horsepower and can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers in just 3.9 seconds. Top speed is in the region of 180 miles per hour. That's supercar fast. Not only is it quick, it sounds the part too, and feels very special. The interior is a masterpiece, while Mercedes-Benz engineering ensures it can handle its power with just the right amount of drama. You'll be looking at a 2-year-old example with our $50,000 budget, meaning it'll have the remainder of its Mercedes-Benz warranty and will only have covered low miles. That's a very tempting proposition. Now on to number 6, a true head-turner. Buying a supercar shouldn't be a logical purchase. If you're ready to put all rationality to one side and search for a car that'll make your heart flutter the second you look at it, we'd recommend the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. The model we're looking at here first arrived in 2005, but if anything, it's only got more attractive with age. You could easily park one up in your living room and just take it in. It's glorious. It also sounds glorious, even if it's not quite as quick as you might expect. With 426 horsepower, the 4.7-liter V8 will accelerate the Vantage from 0 to 100 kilometers in around 4.7 seconds. A $50,000 budget will get you a 6-year-old example, but your neighbors will think you've won the lottery. Still plenty of supercars remaining. Again, please like and subscribe if you are liking the video. It helps massively. Now swiftly on to number 5, fancy a supercar with a Ferrari engine yet want something a little less in your face? Say hello to the Maserati Granturismo. The Granturismo uses a 4.7-liter V8 engine and can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers in 4.9 seconds, while top speed is a mighty 183 miles per hour. Despite its gorgeous looks, you can hardly tell it's been on sale since 2007. The Maserati Granturismo passes under the radar for a lot of supercar buyers. That means it's significantly cheaper than an equivalent Ferrari. With $50,000, you'll be looking at a 4-year-old example which will make most people turn their heads as your engine rumbles past them. Now stay tuned because these next two cars aren't as they seem. At number 4 is the Toyota GR Supra. Is it a supercar, you may ask? Perhaps not, but it certainly is a supercar. We make no apologies for the cheesy intro. With only 335 horsepower from its 3-liter 6-cylinder engine and a Toyota badge on the bonnet, it perhaps isn't in the same league as an Audi R8 or Aston Martin V8 Vantage. It does, however, provide a huge amount of fun for $50,000. It'll also attract a huge amount of attention, turning heads thanks to its bold looks and an exhaust which is happy to pop and bang. It's also just as rare as many of the supercars featured here. The BMW M6 shares an engine with the BMW M5. That means it's powered by a twin-turbo V8 engine producing 560 horsepower. It'll cover 0 to 100 kilometers in 4.2 seconds, while top speed is limited to 155 miles per hour. It really is ballistically quick, and it will put a smile on your face just the same way as some of the much more exotic cars in this list. But the M6 also has another side. It'll happily settle down into a cruise and cover hundreds of miles in comfort. You could even use it as your daily driver if you wished. The Bentley Continental has really become an affordable supercar. This car turns heads, no matter the age of the car. It truly has a timeless look. With a $50,000 budget, will get you one of the later V8 models, introduced in 2012. With 500 horsepower, the twin-turbo motor is almost as quick as the V12, with an official top speed of 192 miles per hour. This is where the sensible money goes, if buying a Bentley could ever be described as sensible. This is an amazing supercar which will make you look like you have footballers' money. Finally, at number 1, it is described as a supercar killer because of its cheap price and insane performance. It is of course the Nissan GTR, capable of covering 0 to 100 kilometers in just 2.7 seconds. The Nissan GTR is one of the fastest cars you can buy, no matter what your budget. The supersonic GTR is unbeatable value, while its large and practical nature makes it surprisingly easy for everyday use. Have I missed any cars on the list? Be sure to let me know. And thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.